Hello and welcome. So pride of place on the Clever Vans stand at Caravan Salon Dusseldorf. We've got this Aventuro 600, it's a Mercedes Sprinter campervan. It's got a tent in the roof. It's a rather low profile sort of tent in the roof at that. I'm not certain who the manufacturer is, but no doubt I'll find out. Somebody's talking over there. That's 120,000 euros this thing's going to cost. Let's have a look at what's inside. Now, coming in, first thing, you've got a clever fridge that opens both ways. We have got these two seats looking backwards, as you'd expect, drivers and passenger seats. A rather delicate looking table there. It hasn't got a table leg, which means if you put any weight on it, which might well happen after you've been out hiking in the mountains all day and a bit exhausted, only one chair here. Very, very wise. I mean, if this is meant for two people, so you've already got an extra chair in there. I think that people will want to sit vis-a-vis. But what this does, it means to say that this chair can be bigger. Starting off with, see, it is a bit bigger than that one. Is that clear? Is it bigger? Yeah, it probably is clear now. And you've got a bit more space here in the corridor for carrying things like dead rats or whatever it is you carry. Here we've got a large kitchen block, I'd have to say, because we've got space for preparing things. We've got two burners. We have got a sink. It comes with a very nice washroom, and the Mercedes, as I always say, is very difficult to build the washroom in because of the shape of the vehicle. I don't think for a vehicle like this that this is particularly practical. It looks nice, it looks great in a hotel, looks great in a upper class gentleman's toilet, but it's not quite suitable for something like this, in my opinion. We've got the storage down here as well for shampoos. Mind you, they're all going to start flying all over the place because there's no ledge to hold them in. And we've got storage behind here as well. That does come with a ledge, and well, it's not that deep, but in the back we have got, note the windows. So they're sort of clip slidey ones, very wise, and I think we're going to see many more slidey ones. These ones, furthermore, are this is double. What do you call it? I've forgotten the word now. Double glazed. That's it. And nothing on this side, of course. That I'll show you that when we go outside. Storage up there. Indirect lighting, but that bit there is the clever bit, and we're now going to go out and have a look at it. Notice the step to get on bed. We've got a kitchen extension here, storage under the kitchen block with proper sides to the wall, proper walls in it. Actually, really, a thing with a 4x4 though, it's what they have done to it. And if they're just building on the Mercedes 4x4 base, then that might not be absolutely sufficient. Okay, I'm not going to sort of read the whole thing up there. Anybody's interested, they can find it from somewhere else. Now, what we've got here, you can see, thanks to the fact of putting in a mirror, you can see the reinforcing on the bottom down there, and I think this is really important. Now, here this year, there's been a couple of vans, motorhomes, or camper vans I should say, one's a motorhome, one's a camper van, which in my opinion for 4x4 use don't really make much sense. The first is the new Explorer. I don't like the way the overhang, which I think it's going to get stuck really quickly. And the second one is I think it's called the Habitant by Burst. Now I'm going to come back on that because it's ridiculous. Right, that board will come out. Here we've got space for gas cylinder, and they put this here instead of the gas cylinder, so obviously you keep your stuff in there. I think I'm going to be off grid. I want to have more gas than that, so you probably want to think of an external solution if there is a place underneath for an external solution, which I don't know, maybe there is. Not insulated. Okay, here. This is a slide out. They say it's a patent pending, but you can actually get slide out. Have a look at the slide out from Horex, which I've done videos on, which is somewhat similar and to this. But this thing here actually as a slide out, it really does make a lot more sense. You can't drive with the slide out, so hopefully there's an alarm to stop you actually doing it. Have another look at the tent in the roof now, and then we'll go back in and see the entrance to the tent in the roof. Alright, so we've had a walk around. Now let's have a look at the tent. I can't see it, of course, because I'm down here. There's no ladder to get up. The problem with the tent is when you put the ladder in, there's a place there to put the ladder in there, and there it makes such a mess. And so you're trying to sleep 4 people in a 3-seater. Oh, there's only one person going up in the tent in the roof. Well, I'll have to work that one out. Now, I'll just mention this one from Bose now. What they've got is this. They've set up lengthwise beds. The back one, I think, is 194. I think. The other one's 2. One's 194, there's 184. Something like that, anyway, whatever. Centimetres in length, which of course could be achieved by using a slide out. But what they're doing all the sliding inside. This slides, the toilet slides, the shower slides. This slides forward, the chair goes down, and that then makes more space. But what's ridiculous about it is that first of all you're using it is somewhat difficult to put a normal toilet in there with a cassette, but maybe that's possible. So you're having to use, they had a Classana in the one, which I'm dead against, but I'll go on about that in a different video. You could put something like a Trellina, which isn't so bad, inside, but it's going to break. These things are made for heavy off-road use. It's not the sort of thing that you use in, for taking the kids to school. Now, if you're taking the kids to school in it, and that's it, that's fair enough. But if you're using it to drive around the moors at midnight, and you're up and down through the water and all the rest of it, it's going to break. Everything's shaking around inside. Just give it a go. I did enough off-roading in the army to become quite aware of what it's like. I mean, I wouldn't treat my own vehicle like that now, but it's. I've been on sort of these courses where they try out the off-road vehicles, and that Bosner thing would never survive. How well this thing here is going to survive, I don't know, but I'd say it's a much better bet than the Bosner. Anyway, so. This has, it says there they've got the Truma RV core system inside. I can't tell you anything about that. I did go to the Truma press conference here, but anyway, leave that one for the moment. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. I upload every 21:15. That's my time, Central European time. That's the time to find me. I try to attend premieres, although when I'm at events like this or I'm on the road somewhere, it's not always possible because of the lack of internet. But if you want to actually converse with me and other users, then be there at that time. For the moment, bye for now.